Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews. And today I have another episode of Classic Candy Corner. And I remember these, they have been around probably, I think they came out in either the late 70s or the late or early 80s. Seems to be that was it. And I remember the slogan and the little jingle that they had. And it was kind of the big thing. These are Rolos. Rolos. And they're caramel and they're little chocolate, I guess. I don't know what they call them. Creamy caramels wrapped in rich chocolate candy. So it's been around since I was a little kid. And I remember the jingle was, "You can roll a Rolo to your pal. Roll a Rolo." And then they'd roll them down. And they got a code on here, I guess. I don't know. Smart label. I guess you scan it. Or some kind of little code on here. See, little scan code. And then you can, I guess, I don't know, it goes to their website. And some of these are like, you get like points, or if you get a, I don't know. But these are gluten-free. Hershey's. Okay, that's where the Hershey Company. So, yeah. And well, let's see if I could find a calorie content on this one. It's going to be tough. I don't know calories, but I remember these from when I was little. They had some other ones in there that they still have available. There's Toffee Fay, which was like a caramel kind of thing with a hazelnut in the middle, and then like a kind of creamy nougat, and then a little piece of dark chocolate on top. They were like little caramel cups. And they had those. And then they had the Ferrero Rocher. They were like the kind of crispy little foil wrapped chocolate balls. And they had a couple other ones. Yeah, they were caramel. But I remember Rolos. I really remember those. Especially since they had the caramel center. And they were like really gooey and really fun-filled. It was just caramel and chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I'm going to see if I can get one. Bet you can't eat just one. I don't know. Maybe I can. Yeah, there we go. I remember that. I remember these now. Okay, see, they're little chocolate discs. They have the little circle on the top. Let's see if I can get into this one without destroying it too much. Get a caramel pull. Yeah, here we go. All right, yeah, there we go. Haha. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what I remember, yeah. It's got the little caramel pieces in the middle. Quite a bit. And here we go. Oh, yeah. Nice soft caramel. They had the Brock's caramel squares. They were a little bit tougher than this. They were like chewy caramel. Okay, so yeah. Not too bad, guys. I kind of like that. I think I had it quite often when I was little. Mostly it was like I like the caramel, but I didn't like lots of caramel on it. And it seemed like when you get the Brock's caramel, it was like just a block and it was wrapped. You would melt those down for like caramel apples, or you would I don't know, lollipop sometimes. They had the little sour apple, and then you put the caramel on it. They had those. Yeah, this is pretty heavy on the caramel, and I do remember them. A lot of times, I think I would get them from like the grocery store or the drugstore, and then you put them in the freezer, and then it would really make that caramel get real solid, and then you'd chew it. And that kind of reminds me of also the other ones that you used to get, like the Charleston Chew, or the some of those other ones, and you'd freeze them and then you'd smash them. But I do remember Rolos a lot, because it was just chocolate and caramel. It's kind of like a Milky Way, or a Three Musketeers didn't have it, but it's mostly the caramel. They had another one. It was called a Marathon Bar, and they had like kind of wavy caramel ropes, and it was chocolate coated. I don't make that one anymore, but there were a lot of them that I love the caramel, and these were good because all it was just chocolate and caramel. No nuts, no nougat, no cookies and anything like that. And they were fun to eat. And I think I used to get them like maybe at the movies sometimes too. You'd have the Rolos, share them with your friends. And typically there's only like, what about like 6 or 7 in here, I don't know, 10 maybe. And they were kind of fun. Yeah, rich chocolatey. Yeah, the chocolate kind of tastes a little bit like a milk chocolate, so I don't know. But it is good. I remember getting them quite often. And I wasn't a real big fan of caramel, like loads and loads of caramel. So I probably didn't get them all that often. Every once in a while, like I said, I would get the Prox candy with the caramel, and then the other ones, the creams, the chocolate creams, they'd be wrapped up, the individual ones, the fruit slices, God, all the other Prox candy that they had. And those were always fun. So, you know, if you want to go out and you want to find one of these and relive kind of some of your childhood memories of what you had when you were a little kid. Now, I don't, maybe some of you people may not remember these much from your childhood as I do, but this was something I kind of grew up with. And they're still out today. Like I said, I found these just at my grocery store. And they're usually in the checkout aisle. They specifically put them there for the kids to pick them up. You know, they don't want to let them go. Mommy, can I have some candy? No, you've got some at home. But I want this. Oh, okay, fine. And it was just kind of fun. But also they had a lot more candy that I remember from when I was little. Gumdrops and the Hershey bars and all those things. And these were kind of some of the ones that kind of came out when I was fairly young, and they had just started bringing out different ones in addition to all the real classics like the Hershey bars, the Snicker bars, all that stuff. And this were kind of the new things. They came out I think they came along with like the whatchamacallits and some of the other newer ones. And yeah, like I said, you know, you gotta love just plain caramel and chocolate. And you know, it was only like, I think it was like $1 or $1.50 for that. So it's not terrible expensive, but yeah, it could be something that you guys remember when you were little. So yeah, that's kind of my memories on that one. And I hope maybe you guys could find it in your store, and then you could kind of relive your childhood. So like I said, go ahead and leave a comment down below in the box whatever your favorite classic candy was from when you were growing up. Maybe it's still around. And if you liked Rolos, or if you've ever tried Rolos. So yeah, that's kind of my memory on that one. So it's always just fun to go back and try the candies from your childhood again, and just kind of have those memories. So if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell over there. That way you won't miss any future content, or if I go live, you won't miss the fun. So I hope you're really enjoying the classic candy series and still looking for new ones. I've found a lot of classic ones, and I'll be getting to those reviews in the future. So I hope you guys really enjoyed these, and I'll be trying to put another one out soon. So until next time, guys, we'll talk to you later.